Hi you guys, this is Moon Cherry and I'm a very happy girl today. Why? I just received my Henderson-Perry tarot deck and it is an absolutely stunning deck, you guys. Absolutely stunning. It literally just came in an hour ago and I just cannot wait to show you guys. It is beautiful. I got it off of Etsy. So this is it came in this box, and it also came with a pouch and a crystal, which I'll show you later. But yeah, this deck is basically created and designed by Laurie Henderson and Ian Perry, and the artwork and illustrations were made by Harriet Wood. I believe they are all from the UK. Okay, and this is the description for the tarot deck. The Henderson-Perry tarot deck has 78 beautiful hand-drawn illustrations inspiring a journey into the future for the experiences of the past. Vibrant, thought-provoking images tailored to the needs of both the novice and more experienced readers. With a subtle balance of feminine and masculine energy, the Henderson-Perry tarot deck offers an eclectic range of solutions to love, family, career, and financial queries, using the ancient African Adinkra symbolism to aid new insights on your journey through the cards. Now, see, that was one of the reasons why I really fell in love with the deck. It is a beautiful deck, and on top of that, it's the images have some Adinkra signs. So Adinkra signs are basically these beautiful West African motifs, originally from Ghana, which is where my family is from, West Africa. And these symbols, each symbol represents a belief, a system belief, a way of life, so to speak. And sometimes it even represents a parable. Yeah. So anyway, that's the reason why I fell in love with it. It has like a touch of Africa in it, a touch of my roots in it. So I was like, yes, this is for me. So anyway, they kindly give you a beautiful blue bag to put your tarot cards in. I've already put them in. And the bag also comes with a crystal. I believe this is an adventurine crystal. So that was a really lovely touch. Really lovely touch. So before I go through it, I'm just going to give it a nice smoke cleanse with my herbal bundle. Cleanse that up nicely. Okay, and this is the back of the deck. This is what the back of the deck looks like. Let's give you a close up. So it's this beautiful gold edging with the infinity sign in the middle, and then you've got some beautiful fuchsia and blue tribal patterning. And obviously, because of the way it's designed, you can do reversibles. Okay, and just to let you know the size as well. So it's 12 centimeters length by 8.5 centimeters width. Yeah, so slightly larger than your typical tarot deck, but I think it's worth it. I have small hands, and the stock isn't too thin and not too thick either, so it will be really nice to shuffle. I haven't shuffled it yet because I wanted to show you guys the images in order. So here we go. Here we go. So excited. All right. So first we have the Fool. So you got the guy with the two roads. Which road should he take? And the Fox, I'm guessing, is going to give him some advice. Would it be good? Would it be bad? We don't know. That's the Fool. Then we have the Magician, which is depicted as a female here. And she's got everything she needs. Her sword, her pentacle. She's even got some incense going. her chalice or her cup. And she's got some rabbits, I guess to represent fertility and growth. And then she's got, so this is what they described as the Adinkra symbol. So this is one of the Adinkra symbols. It's a crocodile. It's meant to represent the being able to adapt like the crocodile. The crocodile can live underwater and he can also live on land. So yeah, it's a good. And she's still got the affinity symbol. See? So this is the magician. Beautiful. And then we have the high priestess. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Beautiful. She's got two doors. One door is open, one door is closed. She's carrying some beautiful flowers. Just lovely. And then she's got the flower. So this is another Adinkra symbol here. This thing here. And it's called the Anansi Tonta, which is to represent wisdom and creativity. Beautiful. Then we have one of my favorite cards in most of the decks, the Empress. A beautiful pregnant lady sitting in a comfy chair, lots of green, lots of flora around her, just looking very plush and rich with life and fertility. Symbol is called Asase Yeduru, which means Mother Earth, Earth Mother, which is very appropriate. So yeah, she just looks so at peace and just beautiful. Then we have the powerful, stern Emperor, all in red, very appropriate color to show his power and his strength. And he's got his spear and his shield, and on his shield he has the symbol Adinkra Hene. I already know Hene means, in Ghanaian, Hene means king. Adinkra king, I'm guessing. But anyway, it's a sign of charisma and leadership. Yeah. Beautiful. Looking so handsome. Then we move on to the Hierophant, the great teacher, the great lawmaker. And he's sitting in front, he's sitting by some books in his wooden throne, and he's by some some architectural ruins. It says here, at his feet are several broken plates representing broken promises or a change of direction. Cool. And obviously the astrology sign here is for Taurus, represents Taurus. Oh, and this is the Adinkra, I don't know if you can see that on the blue book, the Adinkra symbol called Mezi, which represents his knowledge and wisdom. Yeah, lovely. Then we have the Lovers. Which one will he pick? They're both gorgeous. And also on the tree, if you notice, the tree is full of apples and pears. So trying to represent the aspect of making a choice. And he's got his Gemini necklace on. I think there's a Adinkra symbol on this one. Let me check. No, but nevertheless it's a beautiful card. Then we have the Chariot. So instead of the Sphinx, the black and white in your normal tarot deck, you got the black and white door. So there's a sense of duality here as well, which is seen in the Rider-Waite Chariot deck. And you got a crab. Yeah, nice card to meditate on. Then we have strength, and instead of the typical lion, we have the beautiful, beautiful creature that is the elephant being pulled along by a little child. How cute is this, with beautiful sunset in the background on the beach? Perfect. So on the elephant's headdress, is, you need to really look close, but on his headdress, the symbol called Dweminen, which means humility and inner strength. I'm loving this combination of the Adinkra symbols with the tarot. I am so here for it. And here we have the hermit. He's in a dark cave with a single red candle, meditating, closing in on his thoughts. Very lovely card. Well, he's got Virgo on his forehead, but I'm just trying to see if there's an Adinkra symbol for this card. There isn't, but it's beautiful. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's depicted as a Ferris wheel with all the zodiac signs going around and a couple just watching on. And you got your compass signs as well, north, east, south, west. Yeah, lovely card. Then we have Justice, my card, represent the Libras. She's got her Libra sign on her arm, beautiful, and she's holding the scales and she's walking along a beam with her eyes blindfolded, and then she got this beautiful Adinkra symbol on her headdress. I don't know all of the symbols off by heart. The main one that I know is Jinyame, which I don't think would be in this deck, but it means without God. And that, as a Ghanaian, if you're brought up as a Ghanaian, if you're brought up with Ghanaian parents, you will see that sign everywhere. You see it on furniture, you see it on Ghanaian cloth, you see it everywhere. Justice. Depicts democracy and shared destiny. But I'm loving this green and the darkness too. She's holding her swords, don't forget. She is Justice. We got the Hanged Man. We've got the Hanged Man, which is kind of a dark card, but he's hanging upside down above a bowl of what looks like selenite crystals. So I'm guessing he's charging. I love that. That's really nice. And then you got some snakes around in the pit as well. Let me see what this says. I'm really interested to see what the interpretation is for this card. It says here, the number 12 drops to 3. This card is seen by many to mean a stagnation of ideas or movement, a feeling of making no headway and treading water. The card portrays a male suspended by a rope in a lit cavern surrounded by snakes. This is often perceived as danger of non-movement. Beneath him is a plinth which has a bowl of gems, crystals, a prize or a reward just out of his reach. On the cavern wall are lit torches which can show him the direction to move forward to attain that which he seeks. The longer the lack of movement, the more difficult it is to continue. So it's a get off the fence card. A decision has to be made rightly or wrongly. At worst, the card gives a life lesson. At best, an adjustment needs to be made. So communicate to the person that needs to be contacted for their guidance. Interesting. Cool. Then we have the Death card, which is relatively light and airy, beautiful. I think it's trying to show the beauty of death. And then you got the butterfly on the skull to show life. Next, that's Scorpio. Let's see if there's any signs I'm missing for this one. No, it just says there's a link to the Mexican Day of the Dead, which is, yep. The card shows a skull image from the Mexican Day of the Dead and a butterfly reinforcing the movement of transition. The ruined cathedral indicates what has passed, allowing new and better things to come into being. Love it. Very nice. Then we have Temperance, and you've got a beautiful mermaid sat on a rock with sea creatures splashing around her. A ship, looks like a boat, capsizing or a little shipwreck, and she's pouring her dishes of water. Lovely. And there's a rainbow behind her. It's lovely, lovely card. Then you have the Devil, this handsome guy in a red cloak with holding two peacocks chained to a leash, and it looks like he's got an apothecary or a little botanica behind him. Very nice. Don't see any Adinka symbols here. Yeah, beautiful. Then we have the tower, the famous tower, and it's depicted as is it a lighthouse? Or yeah, with the Eye of Horus at the top. Lots of people drowning. Looks like a scene out of the Titanic. This chaos. But I'm interested to see what their interpretation of it is. The tower, the number 16. An auspicious card, for it denotes rapid change, good or bad depending on the surrounding cards in a reading. The card shows a lighthouse with a large dark cloud over it. In the cloud is a protective symbol of Horus. Yes. In the foreground are two people, one clinging to a damaged lifeboat and the other appears to be floundering in the choppy seas. Another ship seems to have run aground on the rocks. A gull flies above the two distressed people. So the change is imminent. It is unavoidable. So either batten down the hatches or accept that there will be a temporary downturn in emotional and career prospects. Then accept it as a life lesson and move on when the conditions alleviate. Either way, accept what the universe dishes out to you. Lovely. Then we have the star. She looks like Tinkerbell in a green dress. Got the beautiful 8-pointed star and reflection on the waterfall. Lovely. She's pouring water into the river and also onto the land. Stunning. Then you've got Aquarius here, the sign. The moon. Ooh, lots of reds and purples. So you've got the wild dog, the two dogs, one dark, one light, and then you've got a reflection of the triple moon, the maiden, mother, and crone sign, and then instead of the two pillars, you have Stonehenge. Right, let's see the description for this. The moon. It is depicted as the witch's moon or triple moon, that of being a child, mother, and crone, woman and crone, indicating a complete lunar cycle. It is reflected in a small pool. At the summit of the hill is a henge made of stone and two wolves, one white, one black, howling into the night. Next to the pool is a frog. Both the triple moon and the henge indicate continual age, one being fluid, one static. On a basic level, it is a time of temporary uncertainty and turbulence, even paralysis. It feels that you are unable to move forward for fear that whatever is done will be wrong. Going for a new job that you feel you will not get. The moon reflection is a mirror image of indecision, but water ripples, so it's fence-sitting exercise. The frog is ready to leap forward and is an animal guide. The stagnating feeling will soon pass, as do the phases of the moon. Interesting. Okay, then we've got the sun card, and the sun just looks very pleased with himself. That's a very warm card. A lovely field of sunflowers. A guy looking to emit what looks like his mirror to see his female equivalent. Lovely. And you have Judgment. You have an angel on top of a hill, a graveyard on the side, and people just slowly walking towards the angel. Very eerie, but I like. And there's an Adinkra symbol here in the corner. Let's see what this means. The sun is no. So the sun is actually an Adinkra symbol. Sorry. So clever the way they've done it. It's called Fi Hankra, indicating solidarity and family. Lovely. Okay, now back to Judgment. Oh, Sankofa, yeah, I've seen this, but I just don't know the name. Sankofa, indicating revival and symbolizing the rebirth of thoughts and deeds. Yeah, so Judgment. It's all about the wake up call. And then you got fireworks, so yeah, that's a proper wake up call. Then we have the world, and we have the Adinkra symbol in the middle, and then people from different ethnicities, different corners of the world, and then the 4 elements. Lovely, that is nice. And then the compass. So the last of the major arcana. Okay, so Bomina, oh my god name, Bomina Wawo, representing independence. Okay, nice. So brush up on my Ghanaian's atrocious. Oh my goodness. Okay, now moving on to the suits. So this is the Pentacle suits. And there's like a yellow, you can see there's a yellow lime greeny kind of feel to them. So here we have the Ace of Coins, the 2 of Coins, of Pentacles, you have the 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. It's like a scene out of Lion King. Five of Pentacles. Broken glass, broken vase, and then there's a glass of water over here. I've always seen this card as being meaning move towards the warmth. Just go towards the warmth, or go towards where it's safe. And we have the 6 of Pentacles, give and take. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, just waiting for our fruits to grow. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles, working hard and concentrating on the details. Oh, I'm loving this. This has Erykah Badu vibes. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles. Then we have the beautiful, complete 10 of Pentacles. Look at that beautiful family framed inside the Pentacles. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. It's got the coins in his satchel. The Queen of Pentacles. She's surrounded by rabbits and corn, just looking really lush and fertile. She's stunning. Then we have the King of Coins. King of Pentacles. He looks like my dad on the throne. And then moving on to the Cups. So the Cups seems it's very watery blues and purples. I love. So we have the Ace of Cups. Lovely butterfly there in the center. The Two of Cups. Mutual commitment. I love. Oh, she's got braids in her hair. Three of Cups. Having fun with your girls. Four of Cups. Boredom and discernment. Oh, and a sad Five of Cups. It's okay, girl. You got 2 cups standing there. You still got 2 cups. And you have the Six of Cups. What about nostalgia? I guess it's like, yeah, when you're at the beach, it just takes you back to your childhood. And then you have the Seven of Cups. Lots of choices. Which one to pick? I don't know. Then we have the Eight of Cups. Just moving on to better things. We have the Nine of Cups. This, yeah, just feeling content. Then we have the Ten of Cups. Oh, that's lovely. It's like a marriage, a wedding. Oh, so romantic. And then we have the Page of Cups. Bringing some new creativity. Then we have the Knight of Cups. Oh, he's on a unicorn. And the sun is lovely in purple. Oh, look. And we have the Queen of Cups. Look at her throne. Amazing. Beautiful. Then we have the King of Cups. He just looks so much at peace, doesn't he? And that sun, that pink sun. Lovely. Okay, and then on to the wands or the sticks, whatever you call it. Lots of yellows and reds, which you can see. So yeah, Ace of Wands. Look at that. Look how powerful this card is, how effective it is. Just a burst of energy, passion, creativity. Amazing. And then you have the Two of Wands. Making a plan together. Like Bonnie and Clyde. Then we have the Three of Wands. Actually putting things together, putting things into action. And then we have the Four of Wands, which is depicted as a compass, it seems. Nice structure. And then we have the Five of Wands. Clashes of ideas, clashes of beliefs. A bit of upheaval. And we have the Six of Wands, which is like homecoming. Then we have the Seven of Wands, defending your honor, defending what's important to you. He's like, bring it. Then we have the Eight of Wands, which is go, go, go. But let me see that's interesting. What does it mean? Eight of Wands. For this one. Usually it's just 8 wands flying through the air. It just means go time. But this is unusual. Eight of Wands. It is a card of positivity, wealth of knowledge, and hard work. There is a central small island with a tree, which is in full bloom. To the left of the tree is a horse. To the right is an elephant. In the foreground is a rabbit and a dog. In the sea, there is a leaping dolphin and another fish. The 8 wands are evenly split either side of the tree, almost forming an avenue. Right, let's do the animal symbols first. To me, the elephant is a creature of strength and dependence, and as we know, the elephant never forgets. The horse on one hand is the beast of burden, yet roams a free spirit in the wild. The rabbit indicates fertility of mind, forming new ideas. The dog is one of comradeship and unconditional love. In the sea, the dolphin is a creature of spiritual knowledge. The stray fish is finding its way to its destination. The wands form an avenue towards the tree, a symbol of strength, steadfastness, and growth. Adventure is being offered using these symbols. Rewards are about to be given for the hard work that has been done. Nice. And we have the Nine of Wands, which means just stopping, waiting, taking a break. And then we have the Ten of Wands, like just exhaustion, but work has been completed. And we have the Page of Wands. I love the fiery aspect of this. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Oh, he's on his way. What a beautiful horse too. And then we have the Queen of Wands, sitting at home with her black cat in her fireplace. Oh, that's lovely and cozy. I love her headdress too. Then we have the King of Wands. Ooh, sitting amongst his medals, sitting there with pride. He's not even looking at the viewer. Just, you could just tell he's got a lot of strong masculinity. Okay, and then to the airy swords. And as you can see, it's all about the blues. Alright, so we have the Ace of Swords. Lovely and potent. We have the Two of Swords. Which way will she go? Which choice will she make? We have the Three of Swords. An icy heartbreak. We have the Four of Swords. Time to stop and recuperate, rest the mind. And we have the Five of Swords. Then we have the Six of Swords. Moving away. Then we have the Seven of Swords. A bit of treachery going on there. And then we have the Eight of Swords. The perception of being stuck and trapped. Then we have the Nine of Swords. Living nightmare. And then lastly, the Ten of Swords. It's like loads of knives stabbed into her, but it doesn't look as bloody. It looks really elegant. Lovely. And then we have the Page of Swords. Very icy. I like that. Oh, that's beautiful. This reminds me of The Reverence. You know, the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. Hot stuff. This is the Knight of Swords. I think he's my favourite knight of all the knights in general. This is the Queen of Swords. Look how regal she looks. Look at the fur. Stunning. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Look. She may be my favourite queen. And I am Libra, so that's my card. King of Swords, lastly, but not least. Yeah, he doesn't even feel the cold. He's like, yeah, whatever. Nice. Absolutely stunning. That is the Henderson-Perry tarot deck. And I'm so glad it's in my possession. I cannot wait to use this deck. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. So yeah, let me know what you think of this deck. You can get it on Etsy. I'll put the link down below to show you where I got it. But yeah, so worth it. So worth it. It's a little bit large for me. I'm going to try attempt to shuffle. But I'm going to make it work anyway. Because it is so beautiful. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.